Today's topic is entitled How to Protect Yourself and Others due to the recent rise in COVID. Recently, the CDC, Center on Disease Center, has updated their guidelines on how to protect yourself and others from COVID, which was updated of this month of January 2022. I'm going to go over them. Now, keep in mind, none of this is new information. It's the same information that's been in place since March of 2020 when the pandemic first started. However, this is serving as a friendly reminder. So we're going to review 11 key points. The first one is to get vaccinated and stay up to date on your COVID-19 vaccine and boosters. If you're taking Pfizer or Moderna, make sure you have your 2 doses, including the booster. If you have a Johnson & Johnson, that only requires the 1 vaccine, but they do have a booster. Please go get that. Okay, the numbers and the science has already backed up these vaccines. The second one is to wear a mask, please. Even though you are vaccinated or you're not vaccinated, continue to wear a mask as much as possible, especially in buildings, indoors. Because since the surge of the COVID, it is important that we continue to wear our mask, okay? So that you don't contract the virus or spread the virus. The third one is to maintain your distance. Stay 6 feet away from others. When you know that someone in your family or perhaps a friend is sick, stay away from them. If you're in a congregated place, keep your distance from other people. Do not stay socializing too long, and maintain your distance indoors especially, and keep it at a short visit, as well as outdoors as well. When you're in a room or in a bus or in a vehicle, you need to avoid poorly ventilated spaces, especially in crowds. You should open your windows, whether it be in your home or in your office or in the vehicle. Keep the windows open. Let the fresh air ventilate throughout and circulate. This will reduce the opportunity of you contracting the virus. Even though it's cold, a little fresh air is good. It's important to have circulation and ventilation of fresh air. The next item is number 5, to test to prevent the spread to others. Even though you're socializing with very few people and you're keeping your distance and you're masking up, just stay on top of your test to ensure that you still maintain a negative result. 6, wash your hands often as possible. Because remember, germs, you can pick up germs in the kitchen when you're preparing food. You should wash your hands before and after meals. When you're in the bathroom, please wash your hands. When you're in the office, you're touching computers and keyboards, wash your hands before and after. Okay, remember, when you wash your hands, you should wash your hands for a good 20 seconds. Number 7, cover your coughs and sneezes at all times. Even if you're wearing a mask, the CDC is asking you that even though you're wearing a mask and you're coughing or sneezing, turn to the side to prevent a direct spray of impacting others directly in front of you. So tilt your head to the right or to the left, out of the way of the person in front of you. Also, 8, clean and disinfect. When you're in your home or in your office, make sure that your countertops and surfaces are clean at all times. Make it a daily habit. The inside of your vehicle, your steering wheel, the doors and the handles. Keep a sanitizer in location in place in your car and on your desk. 9, monitor your health daily. Make sure that you're having proper nutrition, you're sleeping properly, you're exercising as much as possible, because these are the things that will help you to prevent from contracting COVID. Be aware of your surroundings, be aware of your health. 10, follow the recommendations for quarantine. Now, I know there's been a lot of changes about the quarantine in terms of 10 days or 5 days and so forth. That's changing. The CDC is asking you to follow the most recent and updated guidelines. You can obtain that information by going to their website to see what the current up-to-date guidelines are. Lastly, number 11, take precautions when you travel, especially for 2022, because we've seen this surge with the Omicron variant. If you need to travel, make sure that you investigate where you're traveling to on the websites to find out what status they are recommending, if they are a high risk or a low risk. Double mask if you need to be. And now they're recommending that the masks that you should be wearing are the N95s and the KN95s, or double up on your mask when you're traveling. Okay, especially when you're on public transportation, such as bus and subways. You need to be wearing masks at all times. By following these guidelines, all of us together can circumvent the surge, where we can reduce the spread of COVID so that it becomes more manageable. And to get our lives back on track as close to normal as possible, and to reduce the anxiety and the paranoia that's affiliated with the surge. By following these guidelines, the CDC follows the science. It guarantees that these spread of COVID will be reduced. As I expounded on these 11 items, you can also go to the website, you can also go to YouTube, and they have a lot of videos that discuss these topics. Okay, that should cover the 11 points. If you have a group, you're at a school or you're at an office, and you want someone to come in and give a presentation, I would be more than happy to go there to give a presentation on these items. I can go there in person, or we can set up a meeting in Zoom, whatever the situation warrants. My number, you can contact me by calling me at 401-216-5414. Again, my number is listed below, and my website. You can also send me an email. The following email address is listed below. Stay safe, stay well, protect yourself, and protect others. By doing this, COVID can be manageable. Thank you.